Yang Mulia Dato Seri Setia Haji Yusof bin Haji Ismail, the Deputy Minister of Education, Yang Mulia Awang Haji Maruf bin Haji Murni, and Yang Mulia Dr. Haji Junaidi bin Haji Abdul Rahman, Permanent Secretaries at the Ministry of Education, Yang Mulia Dato Paduka Dr. Haji Umar bin Khalid, Vice Chancellor of the Institute of Technology Brunei, and Yang Mulia Dato Paduka Dr. Haji Zulkarnain bin Haji Hanafi, Vice Chancellor of the University of Brunei. I hope I've gotten everybody's addresses right. I'm not very good at doing this. Senior officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, good morning to all of you. As you can tell, I don't speak Malay, so I will do my presentation and my address in English. First, at the outset, I would like to say how honored I am to have been invited to make the keynote address at this launching ceremony of the Crown Prince CIPTA Awards 2013 competition. I also wish to commend the organizers for coming up with such a pertinent theme for this year's CIPTA competition, Reaching an Innovative Society for a Sustainable Future. Ladies and gentlemen, the two keywords in this year's theme are innovative society and sustainable future. To me, these two are the most fitting for Brunei Darussalam as a relatively small country, and with its national income heavily dependent on non-renewable resources. As we face the many challenges associated with a country with a very small market, now and in the future, it is all the more crucial for Bruneians to be creative, innovative, and inventive in order to overcome these challenges and turn them into great opportunities. Central to this theme is our human resources. While we all recognize that oil and gas are finite resources, human capacity is limitless. Our natural gift to think and imagine, our desire to acquire knowledge, and our necessity to better our lives and to continually progress are the potent ingredients towards becoming an innovative society. Nonetheless, in order for us to succeed, we would require an enabling environment. An environment that encourages and values ideas. An environment where adequate resources are allocated for research and development. An environment where there is a strong protection of intellectual property rights. An environment where failures are seen as learning processes. An environment where questions are continually being asked, and answers sought. An environment where we find solutions to problems. The Brunei government has indeed recognized the importance of creating such an enabling environment and has put in place various policies and measures directed towards education, research and innovation. This will no doubt contribute to the objectives laid out in Wawasan 2035. On our part, the Brunei Economic Development Board, the BEDB, we have played our part to ensure that enabling platforms are built and the supporting environment put in place so that innovators can grow and flourish. The BEDB, along with other agencies and institutions like ITB and the UBD, has made critical steps towards creating an innovation ecosystem. Let me take this opportunity to share with you some of the steps that we have taken. Firstly, BEDB's Innovation Center, or more popularly known as the iCenter. As many of you already know, the iCenter is Brunei's first technology incubator focused primarily on info-communications technology. It is currently being managed by KR Consulting, a subsidiary of the National University of Singapore. The iCenter today has seen the development of many innovators. To date, iCenter has incubated some 26 companies, and I'm proud to say that at least 5 of these companies have achieved overseas recognition. The iCenter provides Brunei's innovators, from software developers, Islamic apps developers, mobile apps developers, and in the future, multimedia developers, a platform in which they are able to create, test, and launch their innovative products. It offers not just physical space for the companies, but more importantly provides workshops, mentorships and networking opportunities that helps build innovators and turn them into successful entrepreneurs. It is my hope that participants of CIPTA embrace the I Center and leverage all the available assistance provided by the I Center to further enhance and develop your own ideas and products. Next to the I Center is the Knowledge Hub. It is one of Brunei's commercial green buildings designed to house research and development R&D activities, ranging from modeling and simulation to skills training and showcasing of the latest ICT technologies. And as a preview before the official launching and announcement, the Knowledge Hub will soon house one of BEDB's newest initiatives, the Creative Arts Facilities or CRAFT. CRAFT will be a multimedia lab that will provide the hardware, software, and rendering facilities to produce animation and visual effects, just to name a few. More importantly, it will also provide capacity development programs, such as technical training and mentorships, coupled with technology talks and seminars, so that our own multimedia developers can get the opportunity to network and learn from the very best in the multimedia industry. Again, the BEDB hopes that through CRAFT, we could unleash the vast untapped creative talent that Brunei use, to create a vibrant new knowledge-based multimedia industry. Who knows? Maybe one day Brunei can have our very own Kung Fu Panda or Singer. Next, the BEDB has also recognized financial assistance as an issue facing would-be entrepreneurs. We have initiated the Local Enterprise Application Products Scheme, or LEAP in short. LEAP is a cost-sharing grant that provides financial assistance of up to $150,000 to develop new products and applications across a broad range of industries. The funding covers items such as manpower and training costs, hardware and software, intellectual property IP costs, consultancy and rental on third-party premises. LEAP projects must demonstrate innovative technological content, have commercial practicality, and have good export potential. And LEAP applicants must produce a working prototype at the end of their project. The LEAP grant scheme is open for all companies and for students and lecturers from institutes of higher learning like ITB and UBD. So, CIPTA participants can also consider applying for LEAP funding as the next step to further push their innovation to greater heights and into new markets. Besides grants or prototype, another financial assistance available to innovators is the new $1.8 million Future Fund, which was established as a partnership between DST, AITI and the BEDB to provide seed capital, but largely to ICT startups. The potential investment size for applications under the Future Fund can range from $50,000 to $150,000. The Future Fund was created to help innovators in a more systematic and holistic manner. Not only will companies receive funding, but they will also be incubated and mentored at the I Center, as well as be given the opportunity to test their business ideas in the market by leveraging on DST's networks. The Future Fund looks at a wide range of activities within the ICT sphere, from content aggregation to national broadband infrastructure related services. And I believe that the latest trends in social networking media, as well as mobile commerce, could also be new platforms to create highly innovative new applications and solutions. For the more established early stage companies, the BEDB has also invested $5 million in a venture capital fund called XLX, which focuses on investments into early stage technology companies in ICT, interactive digital media, as well as engineering. Today, two I Center companies have been awarded investments from XLX, namely in Findo Technology, Sdn Bhd, and Me60 Sdn Bhd, and I look forward to seeing more of such companies, not just in the ICT space, but really in the engineering space, right, or technology space, right, receiving investments coming from XLX. On the research and development front, the BEDB has worked very closely with the relevant agencies and institutions to identify research clusters which Brunei has a national need for and where Brunei has competitive edge. By focusing on the 5 areas, namely energy, environment, food security, healthcare health services, and ICT, it is hoped that Brunei can achieve long-term leadership positions in these fields. It will be very encouraging again to see CIPTA participants develop innovative products and solutions targeted particularly at these 5 focus areas. At this juncture, I would also like to take this opportunity to remind innovators and inventors to take proactive steps to protect their intellectual property. In an increasingly knowledge-driven global business environment, intangible assets, especially intellectual property, are perhaps valued as high or if not higher than physical assets such as plants and machinery. Now that Brunei has implemented the patent order and established our very own patent registry office, and I think Deputy Minister himself alluded to that, I would like to urge all innovators and inventors to engage the PR role. Our Deputy Registrar Sharina is there. To engage the PR on how to protect your ideas so that you may reap the financial benefits from your creativity and innovation. So ladies and gentlemen, to innovate in its root sense means to renew. Innovation is vital to business successes in today's ever-competitive world. It is about taking what's already existing and making it better as quickly as possible. In today's day and age, we are continuously pushed not only to think harder, but also to think faster. As Albert Einstein puts it, to raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. This is what we must seek to do, to find new solutions to all riddles, to think in a different way, to look at the same old thing but breathe new life into it. Innovators can thus examine and analyze our age-old problems and create new innovative solutions for them. For instance, I'm very sure that we could develop engineering solutions or technology solutions to address Brunei's existing challenges in areas such as flooding, traffic congestion, and so on and so forth. Finally, I hope that my presentation on some of the efforts that we are embarking on to enhance Brunei's innovation landscape has provided inspiring CIPTA participants assurance that our support is to bring your ideas to the next level and for you to take the first step towards becoming an entrepreneur. It is very important that innovators have platforms like CIPTA on which they are able to unleash these ideas and showcase their inventions. I wish to express my profound appreciation to the organizers of CIPTA throughout these years, and I hope that CIPTA will remain as one of the prime movers of creativity and innovation for Bruneians. Let me conclude again by thanking the organizer of CIPTA for giving me this opportunity. I'm privileged and honored to deliver this keynote address, and I would like to also put on record our best wishes for all those participating in CIPTA. Whatever the outcome of this competition, all will be winners and would have gained valuable experience in the competition itself. So participation in CIPTA is not an end in itself, but really a stepping stone for innovators to realize the dream of having produced a creative solution to address a need that could also yield commercial benefits. It is my hope that with our combined efforts, we can achieve the creation of an innovative society that will ensure our sustainable future. Thank you very much.